So we're here at Hoxton with James Lake Band. How's it going with your Greek mini tour so far?
Really good. We spent most of the day getting our van repaired today, but the shows have been amazing. The food's great.
It's your first time here in Greece?
No, I was in Greece in June, but only Thessaloniki and Vols. It's my first time in Athens. Yeah.
Hope it's a good one. Tell me a little bit about your collaborators.
Let's see. You mean this evening? Or, well, this evening I've got my friend Marlon Saquet on drums from Strasbourg, France. And we're just the two tonight. But in the past, collaborators. I did some stuff with Left Lane Cruiser. We made a record together. Jim Diamond. Yeah, worked with him a bunch.
Having a religious background, how do you feel about gospel music?
I like gospel music. I think there can be a spirit there that is also in rock and roll. It's an emotional music of the soul. I have seen the same wildness at a rock show that I have seen at a church service, for sure. So there's a correlation there, I think.
Are you a religious person yourself?
Not anymore. I was a preacher when I was younger, but my belief structure has changed a little bit. I think religion is form, and it's unnecessary for me. Not judging. Hey, whatever gets you through the night. Some people need it. Yeah.
What it meant to you when you first joined Immortally County Killers?
Oh, that was a huge thing. At the time, I had a band called Black Diamond Heavies. We were still young and new, and we were living in Nashville. And the Immortally County Killers also moved from Alabama to Nashville, so we got to be friends. And they needed a keyboard player for a tour. So I got to be in the band for a year, and it was amazing. Those guys are legends. I just sent him an email, Cheetah, an email recently about we need to do a record, a little revival, if you will. We'll see.
So you basically started your professional career in the early 2000s, but you released your first solo album less than 10 years ago. Tell me a bit about that.
It's a similar, the solo stuff and the Black Diamond Heavies before, it's a similar thing, similar lineup, just keys and drums. With the James Legg records, I tried to make them a little different and used strings, horns, lady singers to make more of an album. Whereas the Black Diamond Heavies before, we would just do two-piece live records. But yeah.
What are your influences?
Life. Shitty cars, mean women, too much drinking, I don't know. All of these things, but as far as musicians, which I guess is what you're asking, I like Ray Charles is my guy, the Stooges, of course, Howlin' Wolf. I'd say Howlin' Wolf and the Stooges is kind of where I'm coming from.
So your lyrics talk about mean women and
Not just mean women, but you know, life subjects. I've never been political in my lyrics. Even if I have opinions, there's enough of that shit out there. I think people just want to dance and not think about that shit sometimes. So I write about simple things, everyday life.
Is there a story behind your stage name?
Yes, kind of. Yes. There was an old guy in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is where I lived, and he knows my real name is John, but he's called me James forever. And to where a lot of my friends started just calling me James because this old guy did. And then I can't really control one of my legs when I play. It gets a little crazy, which in the South we call that a Jimmy leg. If your leg has a shaky, it's called a Jimmy leg. So Jimmy leg, James, yeah.
And this is where I cut in. I got some questions actually. What actually makes you to be a singer?
Necessity. I was a sideman in my previous bands. In fact, even Black Diamond Heavies, we were a three-piece. And the guitar player did most of the singing. He quit the band, and when he quit the band, we had shows that I didn't want to cancel, so I had to sing.
And okay, there's many kind of a music, or you know, that you can go on. You know, southern rock, why blues?
Well, you know, I wouldn't even, I don't know if I would even call it blues. When the police or the border guards ask me what kind of music we play, I say blues, because everyone likes blues. But I think what I'm doing is just, it's southern. There's soul and gospel and blues and rock and roll, like southern themes, I think. And blues is easy, man. Blues is boogie music. You sing about your troubles to forget your troubles.
So actually, what motivated you to become a blues singer is because you had a trouble that you want to sing it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm so glad that you have you here in Hoxton as a fellow American, actually.
Thank you. Here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Thanks for all.